This family is still waiting for answers that are still being denied to them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's wrong. It's immoral. And it's for me, it's the signature mark of a fascist police force that works as an arm of the state and nothing more.
Well, like I said, we're just here to survey. If you want to speak to us, we can survey and sort of give you the, both sides of the story. So what justice do you want for Mark Duggan then?
What justice? I want to see these murderers held accountable.
There needs to be a trial there, doesn't there?
Is there going to be a trial?
Well, but there would need to be an inquest first, and correct me if
Look
I'm wrong.
at the case of Sean Rigg.
Into the aftermath, the riots, they were able to wrap that up very quickly. How comes we're a year on now and we haven't even started an inquest? For all the good I personally believe it'll do, but at least go through the charade of having an inquest. You know, we're a year later and no inquest. That shows how important it is when the police murder someone. Shows how important it is if it weren't for the hard work of
Ian Tomlinson,
family.
Ian Tomlinson, Sean Rigg, there's many cases where there's been no justice. It's none of your business.
Well, we can ask. Where are you guys off to now?
Where are you off to?
They can ask a question.
Who are you going to kill next? Who are you going to kill next?
Ask questions, isn't it, man?
Who are you going to kill
Where are you
next?
off to now then, guys? So what's your plan for today?
So who are you going to kill next?
What's your plan for today, guys?
What's your plan for today? Intimidating more citizens.
What's your plan for today then, guys?
Intimidating more citizens. Is that your plan?
To do as we choose within the confines of the law.
Huh?
To do as we choose within the confines of the law.
That's fine. So what's your plan today?
What about you? What's
To
your
do as
plan
we
today?
choose.
What's your plans for today?
Well, that's classified, isn't it?
Same here, to be honest.
Yeah, it's
I'm kinda
classified
busy
from your
myself,
gang.
bro. I'm kind of busy myself. No, that. You're not willing to share them details with us. Respect is obviously.
Yeah, I know.
YR4, YR764, YR375.
So you're locals here, are you?
YR5.
Join the Olympics?
What's his number? Red?
What's the name of it, mate?
Nah, very
YR596.
No?
Nah, it's all a ritual.
Can you get this side, my better side? Thank you.
Did you get his better
Can you
side?
get my better side?
I've tried to get him in the worst light possible.
So why you? I don't understand. I just don't understand your viewpoint. Try and explain it to me. Try and convince me to understand where you're coming from. Because I don't quite get it.
An unarmed man got shot in the streets.
An unarmed man.
Yes. They initially tried to lie and say that he was armed.
Okay.
And then how many times have they changed the story now? Is it twice or is it 3 times?
Well, originally they told the press that the bullet in the police officer's radio was a bullet from Mark Duggan.
Okay.
Later, that was actually found out to be a police bullet.
Okay. Where are you getting your information?
Huh?
Where are you getting your information?
Well, I'm actually associated with some of the people who actually work for campaigns for justice and work with the families who actually fight against the police in these deaths and custody battles. So I know people like Marcia Rigg, I know Samantha Rigg, I know people who are, know people within the Duggan family, and I get my information from those kind of sources, and lawyers and barristers and people who have been fighting these legal cases. So I think that my information is pretty good.
Our perspective, I think our perspective is pretty simple. Too many people have died and not enough people are held accountable. Look at Ian Tomlinson a couple of weeks ago. That murderer, Simon Harwood, has got off scot-free. If that was anybody else, he would be...
If you really would like, we can arrange, if you want to come and speak to someone, give me your details, and we can turn around and we can talk like adults. And you can turn around and find out what you need to find out.
It will be done on the streets in front of the masses, do you know?
So what's that going to achieve?
What's that going to achieve?
What are you trying to achieve?
I want this family to be addressed. Do you know what I mean? I want this family and all the other families that have been victims of police brutality to be addressed and explained why they've lost their son. To be told
From
why their
1968.
fathers have gone. I want them to have some sort of modicum of justice. Because if there's no justice, you're asking me what is our stance? Our stance is very simple: justice. And this is what you guys are meant to stand for: justice. So I would put that question back onto you. What's your stance?
But can I just ask you?
Do you not understand what your role is here in this costume?
My role is.
It's not justice.
Because if over 1,000 people have died since the end of the 1960s, yes, you're telling me that no police officer was ever guilty of doing anything wrong.
Can I just say thank you? We've finally calmed down. You're not shouting anymore. It's really appreciated. This is great. This is what I want to do. So we're actually talking now.
Okay.
This is excellent.
Great. Well, then answer my question, please.
What was the question?
The question was, if over 1,000 people have been killed.
Is this an official interview?
This isn't an official interview. This is for my own. This is for my own evidence in case you guys try and do anything towards us.
What do you think we're going to do?
Huh?
What do you think we're going to do?
kidnap us. I know many people who have got cases against the police for kidnap, for many things. My friend Michael Doherty was attempted to kidnap by police in Luton. I'm answering you a very simple question. The simple question is, over 1,000 people have died in police custody, yeah, since the end of the 1960s, yeah? So are you trying to tell me that not one police officer was in any way or shape or form guilty for any of those deaths?
Well, what one do you want to pick?
No, I'm saying any of them.
You're clearly
because no one's been held accountable. So basically, that's what the impression by saying no one is guilty, yeah, is saying that every single police officer who was ever involved in a deaths in custody is innocent. Do you agree with that?
I've got no opinion on that.
You've got no opinion.
At the end of the day, like
Can I ask you another question? What are you doing, yeah, because I know about wasting police time, and what are you possibly doing? What are you doing here? What do you?
No, that was rude. If you ask me,
that was rude.
That was
ruder than you
rude.
spitting.
Take a moment for the boy that passed away. Take a moment for the son that was lost.
Excuse me. Can I ask you a question, sir? Can I ask you a question? Can you? You're a public servant, brother, and at the end of the day, you've come and approached us, yeah? Yeah, no, you've come and approached us, and I've got a simple question. If I'm paying tax, yeah, to give you guys salaries to be on the road, what on earth are you doing now? What on earth are you doing?
Why don't you go onto the IPCC website?
No, I don't. The IPC is full of ex-police officers, and it's a completely corrupt organisation. I know the Sean Rigg family, I know Marcia Rigg, I know Samantha Rigg, and the IPCC is completely corrupt and colludes with the Metropolitan Police. It's not independent, and I don't trust it. So I'm not going to do anything to do with the IPCC. What I'm going to do is what I will do is if I ever have an incident of arrest, I will take private prosecution against the officer who does so, and that's what I will do. So what I want to know is
Inshallah you won't. You know what I mean?
Brother, but you do realise that you're in one of the largest gangs in Britain. As a Muslim man, like from Muslim to brother, at the end of the day, yeah, you are enforcing laws not of Allah, but you are enforcing laws of men in politicians in parliament who are corrupt individuals and are causing colonialism and imperialism and killing our brothers in Iraq, killing our brothers in Afghanistan, helping to kill brothers in Palestine, and all around the world colonizing the world. So the enforcers of the rules of these corrupt individuals is you, and as a Muslim you shouldn't be doing that. That's my opinion. Anyway, inshallah you have a good time.